Today we are making two things. We're making, coconut panko tuna bellies, and then we're also making a scotch egg. And so what do we need? We need panko, we need coconut. I don't know, I've been using the unsweetened coconut, and this reduced fat stuff, and then I'm just gonna go dump it in fat. No, I'm not, because I'm actually gonna use the air fryer today to make the coconut panko shrimp. This is my tiny little air fryer that I have, and it's great. So we'll be doing that. And then you just need all-purpose flour. You need an egg, a beat egg, and then you'll need boiled eggs for those scotch eggs. Remember, with the tuna bellies, you have to take off the skin. So they've got this skin on the back, and that's this stuff. And then they also have this protective skin on the front of the tuna belly. And, back, front, the outside and inside of the tuna belly. So you have to take it all off. And I've already done that. I'll show you in another video. And, I forgot that we're going to make some tuna sausage. See, some tuna belly sausage. That's how we're going to make the scotch egg. So with these slices of tuna belly, first you dip them in the flour, like so. Just lightly dust them, interestingly. Then you put them in the egg. And then you put them in the coconut panko. I have forgotten to add the coconut to the panko, so give me a second to mix this up. I have just added coconut. And I'm actually going to put a little bit of my erythritol, which is what I use instead of sugar, because, and stevia, because I do think it probably is going to want some sugar, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of sweetness. Okay, here we go. And then you just dust it in the panko with coconut, panko and coconut, and there it is. And then I put it in my air fryer basket, like that. And then I'm going to just do another one. First the flour, then the egg, fork can go, then the egg, and then the panko. Now, I hope there's going to be enough egg left over for my scotch egg. Okay, what do we do first? Flour, egg. I might be missing salt, it's true. And then panko. With my breaded panko and coconut bellies, and I am now going to go ahead and put them in the... There it is. The air fryer. It's right here. It's a little tiny air fryer, but I like little, appliances because otherwise they'll take up too much room. And then I think I have it set on about 300. And I'll turn it on for about, 30 minutes. See how that goes. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to get this sausage prepared so that I can put it on the egg. To make the tuna sausage, the tuna belly sausage, obviously you wouldn't make it out of tuna because it would be too lean. You chop up tuna bellies, you just, after you've taken the skins off from both the inside and outside, and you just chop the heck out of this stuff until it's very finely chopped. I put a little bit of I just got a pinch of that egg that I have over there, and I put it in just for binding. And I actually put some of the panko crumbs in too, so I could try to, bind it. Some panko crumbs and a little bit of egg. Actually, you would need a spoon to do that, which I already washed. Okay, what else do you want to put in there for spice-wise? Well, we are going to put some nutmeg. I like whole nutmeg because it's way better. And so then I just shred a little bit of nutmeg in there. Okay. And then fennel, which I've already toasted. And I think, and I like to grind it up because the flavor will really come up both when you grind and when you toast. So I'll grind it up here pretty good. Put it in there, fennel. I do think I need a little bit of sugar type item, which I keep in here. And I have a little spoon. Get a little bit of sugar in there. That's way more than enough, probably. And then right now I've got my grease heating so that if this sausage ever works out and covers this egg, we can fry it and make a Scotch egg. And now I'm actually going to taste it. I'm very comfortable with this tuna. I'm going to taste it to make sure it tastes like sausage. Yes, it does. A little too much sugar, like I said, but it tastes quite good. Okay, it definitely needs a little salt. There we go. I've got those electric salt grinders, don't forget. Okay. Yep, I've never done this. So here I am trying to flatten this out and yet not make it stick to the plate because I have to get it. So let's get like a little big spatula and make sure it's lifted from the plate as I try to wrap it around this egg. Oops. Okay, so this is more challenging than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie. Now, probably if you had regular sausage, it would not be this challenging. But I don't have regular sausage. I have tuna belly sausage because God help me, I will make everything out of tuna. But look, I'm getting it. I'm actually dipping my fingers in the egg now, and I'm just going to try to use that egg to help a sister out, and it looks like it's working. So here we do. We have it. We have covered the egg in our tuna belly sausage. And so now what we must do is we must batter it. And so what are we going to batter it with? We're going to do panko and flour. So it's the same basic process. So this is just plain panko, doesn't have the coconut in it. So yeah, you cover it in flour like we did with the coconut bellies. And then you, here's the egg. Then you wrap it in egg. Beaten egg. A lot of beating going on around here. And then we panko it. You know, there's various recipes. Usually sometimes they'll do it in cornflakes. I'm doing it in panko because that's what I have. Now it may or may not work. I can't wait to find out. I'm kind of rolling it, trying to not let it fall apart. Then I'm going to put it in the oil. But before I put it in the oil, I'm going to test the oil. I'm going to go ahead and use an oyster mushroom, and let's go to the oil and let's take a look and see what we got going on here. Uh-oh, it's very hot. As you can see, it's perfect for frying stuff. That's the oyster mushroom frying away in the oil. And so now we're going to put this guy. I can't wait. Oh my God, here he is. Obviously he's not in there all the way. He's only halfway in. We're going to turn him over in a minute. The oil might be too hot, as I can tell with that one mushroom that is, oh my God, the oil's too hot. All right, take it off. I'm taking the oil off. Let's peek in at the panko coconut tuna bellies. Here you can see that they are looking quite nice on this side, and that's when you flip them over. You just flip them over in the pan and then let the other side crisp up. Also, we have the Scotch egg here that we overcooked slightly because our grease was too hot, but let's check it out, man. Okay, here we have it. Let's cut it in half. And there it is. It's a tuna belly sausage Scotch egg. I'm super excited. Now all you need is chutney. So now we're going to make chutney for our Scotch egg because all Scotch eggs need chutney. And what's a chutney? Oh my God, it's like vinegar and fruit and sugar, essentially. And I'm going to use this dragon fruit because I have it in my refrigerator and it'll be perfect. It's not a very sweet fruit, so it'll be really good for texture. And I'm also going to add the mango that I have sitting around right here. This is going to be the the cut without the peel first. So I'm just going to do it the regular way, and then you can just peel them off, and then you can scrape the You can scrape the skin with your mouth later, not something I will do on video. But yeah, because this mango is going to become chutney, so it's not like I need good cubes. I'll eat the rest of this later, and I will suck the seed later. Okay, we've got that. Let's get some passion, or what is this called? Dragon fruit. All right, it peels really easily. This one, the peel just comes right off. And then we'll cut all of these really small. I'm going to need a saucepan. In the meantime, I'd like to show you that the tuna bellies, the coconut tuna bellies are done. And they're good. Okay. What do I need? You need onion, chopped onion. So I'm using chopped celery, okay? Because that's what I have. So we're going to cook it just a little bit, then we're going to add the spices. Should be fine. And the spices we're going to add is some clove. I don't know, that's a strong spice, so don't add too much of that. Some turmeric. A little bit of that. I'm not sure how much because I've never done this before. That's very aromatic. Cinnamon. Make sure you stir it. You definitely have to cook your spices though. I'm going to put in some coriander. Oops, spilled it. Okay, all of these are very, and then of course you need cumin and nutmeg, and you know me, I love these little nutmeg things that you just go like this. You get your little shredder and you nutmeg. Now, what do we do? Well, we're guessing, so doesn't smell sweet enough. I feel like it needs sugar. But I'll put the sugar in after the fruit. Now I add fruit. I probably should add the vinegar first, but that's not what happened. And then I would add a sweet vinegar, like rice vinegar. The idea is to cook down the vinegar, sugar concoction into like a paste. The same thing you make with like blueberry compote so that you could put it in your unsweetened yogurt. And then I'm going to add sugar, some kind of sugar. And I like the stevia erythritol mix. It's very good for diabetics because it's not sugar, okay? And so that's what's going on. And now I'm just going to cook this down. I really just guessed. And let me just taste the flavor with a spoon just in case it's like way off. Let's just see. No, it's going to be awesome. So the chutney is looking excellent. Remember, this is the on the fly, don't have the right ingredients chutney. And that's, you can see how it's cooking down that vinegar. And I actually put some with some rosé wine in there because you would want wine, I'm pretty sure, in there, a sweeter wine. So that's done. The chutney's ready, it looks to me. And I'm going to put it in a bowl and I'm going to eat it with my scotch egg. And I'm so excited about this. So let's put the chutney in a bowl. And remember, what's the ingredients of the chutney? It was all your Indian spices, coriander, clove, nutmeg, turmeric, cumin, some hot pepper of any kind, and celery. I cooked the celery, like pretending like it was an onion because I didn't have any onion. Then we add the spices, and then we add the fruit and the wine, and I used rice vinegar. But look at it. It actually looks quite lovely. Don't spill it on your computer, Val, trying to show people. See? So it looks really delicious. So now we eat the scotch egg with the chutney. I can't wait. All right, here it is. Chutney, scotch egg. Oh, it's probably too hot. But now I have put the chutney on the scotch egg. And I will proceed to take a bite. Hope that's not too hot. I'm blowing on it now. Okay, this is super exciting. I'm super excited. The sausage tastes like sausage. The chutney tastes like chutney. And the scotch egg tastes like a scotch egg. Winner!